Okay, we're going to go ahead and place the band underneath our feet. Make sure you're still sitting up nice and straight. Abs are tight. Strengthen the core. Very, very important as we're aging. Okay, we're going to do bicep curls, 12 of them. Make sure your elbows are tucked to your side. Keep your wrists straight. You're going to come up a little quick. As you go down, you're isolating the bicep. Go down a little bit slower. And 2. Remember your breathing. And down. Good. 3. And down. 4. Down. 5. And down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. 9. Down. 10. Down. 11. Down. 12. And down. Go ahead and shake those hands out a little bit. Okay, and I was talking about the core being strong as you're aging. And it's just because if your core is not tight, there's a lot of things that are restricting for you as far as reaching, getting up out of a chair, getting out of a car, getting out of a shower, bath. So if your core is nice, you want to keep your core nice and tight. That helps you do all of those functions. And we want to keep on moving as much as we possibly can for as long as we can. We're going to turn the hands around. This time we're going to work the triceps. So bring it straight up, about chest height, if you can. And release. And 2. Release. 3. Release. 4. Release. 5. Release. 6. Release. 7. Release. 8. Release. 9. Release. 10. Release. 11. Release. And 12. Release. All right, shake it out a little bit. One more to do with the bands. And that's going to be out to your sides. Looks like this. And release. 2. Again, keep your core nice and tight. Release. 3. Release. Breathing in, exhaling out. Release. 4. Release. 5. Release. 6. Release. 7. Release. 8. Release. 9. Release. 10. Release. 11. Release. And 12. Release. All right, we can put the bands down. Let's put those aside. They're out of the way. Shake it out a little bit. Just want you to sit up in your chair. I'm going to stretch the arms out before we do any kind of weights. So I want you to take your hands, put them behind your back. You're going to grab the forearm of the right hand and gently stretch the shoulder down. Remember, don't be hard on your body. Okay? Body has to last a really long time, so be gentle. Nice, easy stretch of that shoulder. And go ahead and grab onto the left forearm. And release, shake them out a little bit. Let's go ahead and work on our shoulders. Again, sitting up nice and straight, core is nice and tight. And raise your shoulders up and down and up and down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, keep the breathing going. 6, down. 7, yes, please do not stop breathing. 8, down. 9, down. 10, down. 11, down. And 12, and down. All right, let's go ahead and rotate the shoulders backwards. And depending on your range of motion, okay, we'll determine the size of the circles. So if you have trouble with your shoulders or a little tight, you can bend the elbows, make smaller circles. If they're feeling pretty good, you can open the arms up a little bit more, make bigger circles. This is another thing, of course, what we're working on is the flexibility and range of motion in this class. And let's go the other way. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. One side hurts more than the other, going in either direction. That's just the case of all the exercises we do sometimes. One side is stronger, one side is weaker. And shake it out. Okay, we're going to sit up in our chair. Everybody doing okay? Yes? All right. Separate your feet. You're going to go down nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. And if you cannot reach the floor, it is okay because we are working on that. Don't be disappointed if you can't reach the floor. Some people can. Some people are more flexible than others. Relax the head. Just enjoy the stretch of your lower back. You're going to walk the hands out as far as you can to where it's a comfortable stretch. I want you to take a nice big breath. Exhale. Remember, and listen to your body. If you're out a little bit too far, you're feeling it, just bring your hands a little closer to you. This is made to be done slowly. And walk your hands back in. You're going to grab behind the calf muscles. And take a nice big breath. Exhale. Squeezing the calf muscles a little tight. And stretching out the back a little bit more. Keep the head nice and relaxed. And release. Bring the hands back in between your feet. One more big breath. Exhale as you come up, one vertebrae at a time. Takes a little bit longer on a colder day, so that's why we're stretching a little bit more today. Okay, I want you to go ahead and take both knees and aim them towards the right of your body. Turn your body in the opposite direction. Keep on breathing. Nice big breath in. Exhale out. And let's slowly go the opposite sides. Knees to the left. Release, come back to center. Nice big breath. And exhale. Okay, let's just bring that arms up and just reach up, stretch the back out a little bit more. Keep taking your big breaths in and exhaling. One more big breath. Exhale as you bring your arms down. All right, good job. Let's work on the hamstrings. Extend your legs out. Make sure you keep that heel down to the floor. Don't want you falling out of your chair. Okay, so we're going to go down nice and slow. Hamstring does a lot for us during the day, so you want to be good to your hamstring. So if you start feeling it pulling a little bit too much, come up a little bit. Don't overstretch it. You don't want to pull the hamstring. Keep taking nice big breaths in, exhaling out. Relax your head. Slowly stretch the hamstring. All right, we want to bring both arms over to the right leg. As you're doing that, you're still keeping the left side of the glute on the chair, so you're stretching out the left side of your body also. Go down as far as you can. If you can't go all the way down, touch your toes. That is okay. Don't be discouraged. Everybody's different with their flexibility. And slowly walk our hands over to the left side, keeping the right glute on your chair. Nice big breath. And exhale. If you can, grab those toes. Grab them and pull them towards you. You work the calf muscle a little bit more. And if you can't, that is okay. This is at your own pace. Only do what your body allows you to do. And let's slowly come back to center. One more big breath. Exhale as you come up. One vertebrae at a time. Feeling a little bit better, I hope. Yeah, good. Okay. We're going to work on the toes, so toes down. Still sitting up nice and straight. And toes towards you. Toes down. Toes back. And go ahead and relax your toes a little bit. Whew. All right. Let's go ahead and sit back in our chair. Sit up nice and straight. Abs are nice and tight. Okay, we're going to do some leg extensions. Let's go ahead and bring both legs up. If you need some assistance, hold on to the chair. Working that core as well as the hamstrings and the legs, toning them up. Keep taking those nice big breaths in and exhale and down with the legs. And 2. And down. And 3. Guys are getting really good at this. And down. And 4. And down. Okay, let's go ahead and bring up the right leg. And let's rotate the entire leg around, so keeping it nice and stable. Moving it around as a whole. Feel that in the quad. I know you all are feeling it right now, right? Okay, let's go the other way. And if it gets too hard, just release the toes a little bit, just angle them down a little bit more. You take a little pressure off of that quad. And let's bring that leg down, bring up the left. This one is going to be easier, okay? There you go. And change direction. And let's place that leg down. All right, nice big breath. And exhale. Let's go ahead and bring both legs up. And again, if you need some assistance, hold on to the side of your chair. You're going to raise up the right leg, bring it down, open it up to the right, and together. Left leg, down, out, together. Right, down, out, together. Left, down, out, together. Right, down, out, together. Left, down, out, together. One more set. Down, out, together, and left. Down, out, together, and down. Yeah. You're not feeling the cold at all right now, are you? Good. Okay. Let's just real quick, just bring up the right knee. And let's just go ahead and take it and cross it over the left. Little pressure on your quad, okay? Don't put the pressure on your knee. I don't want to ever put any kind of pressure on your joints. You should be feeling this right here, all the way to the glute, the hip flexor, which is a muscle, small little muscle. It doesn't get a lot of stretching. If you're having trouble crossing the leg, you can just take it and put it to the shin and push it down, okay? Let's go ahead and just bring up the left knee. All right, so to modify this, if you're having trouble crossing the leg across, just bring it to your shin, hold on to it, and push it down. We can modify almost everything. This is a great stretch. And release, and let's bring that down.